welcome back to Midnight Minecraft. I'm the Sober One, you're the audience, and today we're here in, well, this room, whatever we choose to believe this room is. Boiler room, armor room, kitchen thing. I really don't have a determination for it, but I decided to throw together a bit of a to-do list, simply because I spend so much time talking about all the different projects I want to do, and I think setting up a to-do list would be a good way to do it, and a good way to break things out. For example, over here we've got Castle Ruins, Wizard Tower, Path to Farmland, and Cow Pen. This, I'd say, is more standing projects, the interior to the log cabin, the alpha bunker, and industrial scale farming for chickens, pigs, cows, etc. And last but not least, the frontier town with the bank, mine, and train station written down. There's other buildings I want to make as well, but I think it's nice to sort of have that broken out and ready to go. Some things I want to work on that aren't on the list as of right now include the lighthouse that I want to make on that island. And I think that's sort of the only big one. This right here, this series of cobblestone blocks, is the pathway that I discuss on the chart. I talk about having a pathway to farmland. Other things that aren't specifically mentioned is, since I want to make an interior for this log cabin, that includes making a bedroom, which I would not be opposed to making up here. I really don't know what I would do with this particular floor, if I'm being honest. And this room has an this floor has an enchanting room and a bit of a makeshift workshop. Those would be the kinds of things that I do in this log cabin. In the meantime, something I want to work on is over here by the frontier village. Last episode, I worked on building a graveyard, and one thing I spoke about was building out a pathway of some kind over here down into the area. Some of that would include setting up a bit of a simple staircase. I think that would probably be easiest. I could put stairs down here, I could put stairs here, and here. This needs a dirt block. This can be stairs. Um, and then stairs here. Here would be where this could go. It pivots over here, goes down here, and here. And last but not least, there. This is just a very rough outline. Where could I go? I could put this down here. That would work. This here, I can do that. You need outright stairs. You could have half slabs. You need stairs outright. You're good. You could have half slabs. You need stairs outright. You could have half slabs. One thing I should consider is the walkway. You can go here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go there 1, 2, 3. You can go there. You can go there. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I just need some stairs, and I think here would be a good place to do that. Let's use this. That's good, that's good. Yeah, you just need to become the stairs outright. And I think for that, I think that's a healthy amount, just to sort of get it over with. Okay, you've got your thing. You're good. I need like one more. One more polished andesite staircase right here. Let's just get one of them, call it a day. And then I need to think about the exterior lining to this construction, because I do need to think about, especially here, I I need to think about how it would look to have cobblestone lining the construction of the staircase. It looks very old-fashioned, very alpha Minecraft, but it does look sturdy and stable, which is an important factor. And I think putting cobblestone walls will play a decent role in making the entire area seem a lot more built up and secure. That as you get away from the area, you get away from this absolute eyesore of a staircase. Oh dear Lord. Okay, I need a different block in there. Would the andesite help? Because that would act as an accent block to differentiate from the rest of the construction. I'm going to do that here real quick just to see if that does anything. Hopefully that should be enough that I should be able to feel a lot better about having this be built on an andesite base. And how does it look from a distance? I think that looks a lot better from a distance. It looks like regular stone from a distance, which is very nice. And it makes the cobblestone walls almost look like an accent block. Surprisingly. And this should be the last one. I can put that down. And it's gonna look really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as it goes. Okay, let's take a look at this stairway from a distance. Does it look nice? Do we like it? I think this is quite nice, and it was much needed to help bring the graveyard over to the church and vice versa. I think it's very important in the development of this particular area. And right now, the main thing I get to focus on is, let's build this up real quick. Okay, so right now, the only thing that comes to mind is, for one, I really like having the andesite lining to the cobblestone. I almost think I should try the same thing with cobblestone over here to line this side of the staircase. I do need to use some more cobblestone to link this area to the pathway that's been built. I think I'll have it connect this way just to make this section thicker, make it feel more rounded over here by having it come down to go back up. Sort of forces your eyes to view it as a curve, as opposed to just a straight line. Like here it looks semi-natural, here it looks like a curve and then it dovetails off. This is just a random straight line. This looks like a straight line. This sort of has a curve to it, but it's not great. I think putting something over here is going to really make this section feel more built up and developed as opposed to just very awkward, because all of the stones are over here and placed very methodically and equal distant from each other. It looks very well planned out and organized, whereas this feels more natural, and the only thing that makes this seem unnatural is you have tombs facing a lot of different directions. Several different directions you have. Apparently just those two that are facing that way as opposed to that way. That all of these are facing to the north as opposed to this one that's facing to the... all of these are facing to the south as opposed to the north. Haha. Directions, I can do that. Okay, let's try and build up this area real quick. Let's do that, let's do that. Let's get the andesite out to act as a railing. Let's do the same thing here. Do I want that there? Not really. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's grab some cobblestone slabs. To do that, and then I can start working on this. with you sort of acting as the last little detail. And I can do the same thing here with this. Okay, I'm happy with this. And we still have that contrast, even though it's reversed, which doesn't look awful. Okay, I'm very happy with this, that it maintains the planned out pathway look. Over here, I think making this wider or just getting rid of that grass block would help a lot, but this definitely looks more rounded. This, I like the way that it's going, how you have a very intentional half slab. I like having a mix of half slabs and stairs, and this just looks really nice in my opinion. I'm happy with how this is turning out so far. I think setting up a tree or two could go a long way. I think over here would be a good spot for that because it's an open area. Over here might also be nice, but I'm gonna have to think about it. I do like the mix of the andesite and the gravel to sort of signify that this is a different area. And it also separates the heavy use of cobblestone in and around this area. That this sort of looks like a singular construct. It separates this use of cobblestone at the walls and on the pathways from this. The one thing that might be a bit of an issue is that I did use andesite for a lot of the gravestones. I'm very happy with the use of path blocks over here to suggest that there's people who come in here and they just say, you know, forget about it. We're gonna ignore going over here to go over there. We're just gonna walk on through. It adds a nice little piece of realism up to the church. Yeah, I think this is gonna do it for today's episode. This is something that wasn't on the to-do list, but is something I've wanted to do for a while. It's an important link between the newly finished church with the graveyard that connects to the frontier town. And from here I need to link this up to the cherry blossom garden that's on top of this hill. I might do that next time, I might not, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments on what you want me to do next. Is it something that I put on the to-do list? Is it something I forgot to put on the to-do list? Is it something I've never mentioned doing before? Like that. Let's see, what does it look like from the top of the church real quick? I think it looks good so far. And I know I still need to build the interior of the church. But how does this look? Oh, this looks nice. Okay, I like this. How you have the sporadic pieces of grass in there to make it seem a bit overgrown and not as well kept as the gravesite. But the pathing is still very well maintained. The staircase feels very well maintained. Like, this feels semi-natural, semi-deliberate. I'm happy with this. This looks good, in my opinion, and it sort of sets up the general outline for what should be considered part of the church grounds, if you will. This is the little cherry blossom park I was talking about that I want to find a way to link that up to the church. I think the best way to do it would be just to develop a pathway down over here to the front door and sort of just offering it as an alternate place to go. But that's something I can work on in the future. For the time being, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.